Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to second PUC Accountancy online classes. Students, in the previous class we have studied about, we have solved problems on statement of profit and loss, that is a profit and loss statement or income statement, right? Yes. Now let me move on to the balance sheet part. So you may get either on statement of profit and loss or on balance sheet one problem of 6 marks from this chapter. Clear? I don't know if syllabus is reduced, that may change, can't say. Depends upon the question paper pattern that we will get. I will communicate whenever I get, immediately I will communicate to you so that you will also get clear information. So don't worry about that part, as information is not received by us, we are also helpless like you people. Clear? Yes. Let us move on to problem number 7. From the following information, prepare balance sheet of Jindal Company Limited as on 31st March 2018 as per Schedule 6 of Companies Act. Share capital 10 lakh, reserves and surplus 5 lakh, 10% debentures, creditors, bills payable, fixed assets, trade receivables, short-term investments, cash and cash equivalents. We have to, while we get instruction to prepare a balance sheet, then we have to see whether there are any income and there is a statement of profit and loss items or not. If such things are there, then simply ignore it, that's all. If you get sales in this, then ignore. If you get employment expenses, ignore it, because we are not supposed to prepare statement of profit and loss. They asked us to prepare only balance sheet. Clear? Yes. All items are balance sheet items, no doubt. There are no extra items. Now let us analyze under which head it will come. You know that there are 5 heads, isn't it? Under that is equity and liabilities, you will have 3 heads, and on the asset side you will have 2 heads, correct? Yes. So they will sometimes they will ask you to prepare the balance sheet with heads only, main heads only, then 3 plus 2, 5, that's all. For each you will get 1 mark. Like that you have to prepare in the board exam, remember. Now let us categorize. Share capital comes under shareholders fund, correct? Shareholders fund, under that share capital, under that share capital. Then reserves and surplus again under shareholders fund, that is reserves and surplus, yes. Then 10% debentures comes under secured loan, correct? That is a non-current liabilities or fixed liability. It comes under long-term borrowings, because secured loans is not here, it is not mentioned. Actually it is secured loan, debentures means, but we have to categorize it under fixed liability, that is non-current liability, as the period of debentures mostly will be more than 1 year. Generally it will be more than 1 year, so we have to treat it as non-current liability and should place under non-current liability under the head what? Long-term borrowings. Then creditors are actually current liability, comes under current liability. Then bills payable are there, again current liability. So there are 2 items you have to prepare note, remember, notes to account. Under that current liability, creditors, bills payable, add it together, show it in outer column and show it under current liability. Then fixed assets, no doubt you know it very well, under fixed assets only. There is non-current assets, isn't it? Then trade receivables, that means there is debtors and bills receivable comes under current assets, trade receivables, right? Short-term investments, long-term investments under non-current assets, short-term investments under current assets, very simple. Cash and cash equivalents again under current assets. So you have to prepare current assets. Under that you have to show this trade receivables, and then current investments. Better to prepare a note and write under the this concerned head and show it in the balance sheet. That is what you have to do here. Let us solve the problem. Start solving. Balance sheet for the year ending. Write the name of the company, just Jindal Company Limited. Write Jindal Company Limited. Jindal Company Limited, right? Yes. Balance sheet. As on, or balance sheet for the year ending, March 31st, 2018, correct? Yes. 2018. Now, draw the columns. Same columns as you prepared for statement of profit and loss, correct? Yes, that is particulars, then note number, then figures, correct? Particulars, same columns, whatever you have prepared for statement of profit and loss, in the same way. Note number, then write here figures as at the end of current reporting period. Then the last column, figures as at the end of previous reporting period. Figures as at the end of current reporting period and figures as at the end of previous reporting period. So draw the columns, write column headings, write rupees there in both the columns. Clear? Done? Now let us start. Yes. Start. Equity and liabilities. First, liabilities side. Equity and liabilities. Equity and liabilities. Under that, first one, shareholders fund. Shareholders fund. Under that, share capital, point A, share capital. Write like this, that is first Roman here, inner column number 1, item number 1, then inner column under that A, point number A, share capital. Clear? Yes. Then share capital, write the amount. How much? 10 lakh, right? 10 lakh in this column, that is current reporting period. Be careful, don't write in note number column. Second one, reserves and surplus, point B, reserves and surplus. Surplus, how much? 5 lakh. reserves and surplus, correct? Then second one, non-current liabilities. First one is here. Now second one, non-current liabilities. Non-current liabilities. Isn't it? Under that, long-term borrowings. Under this, point A, long-term borrowings. Borrowings. Over. For that, you have to prepare note. This long-term borrowings, let us prepare here. Note number. Notes to account. Under that, particulars, note number, you will write there inner column and outer column. Repeat here. Yes. Particulars, this is particulars. Isn't it? First one, long-term borrowings. Under that, 10% debentures. Long-term borrowings. Debentures. 10% debentures. How much it is? 5 lakh. In outer column. Then we have to prepare note for current liabilities. Second one, current liabilities. Current liabilities. Under that, creditors and bills payable. Creditors, bills payable. Bills payable. Write the amount in outer column. That's inner column. Sorry, 2 lakh and 3 lakh. 2 lakh and 3 lakh. Total it will be 5 lakh. Enter in outer column. 5 lakh. Then current assets I will solve here. Third one, current assets. Current assets. Under that, trade receivables. Trade receivables. Only one item. So straight away enter in outer column 5 lakh. 5 lakh. Then fourth one, current investments. Current investments. Under that, short-term investments. Short-term investments. Short-term investments, how much? 2 lakh. That's all, it's done. Your note is done. Now let's move on to this side. Long-term borrowings, it's over. Then this is long-term borrowings. How much is the amount? It is there, 5 lakh. Note number 1, 5 lakh. Clear? Yes. Then third one, current liabilities. Current liabilities. Under that, Give note number 2 for that. We have already prepared current liabilities 5 lakh, correct? 5 lakh. So it is done. Your liability side is done. Now write the total, main total. How much? 25 lakh. 25 lakh, correct? Yes. So your liability side is done. Now let us move on to the asset side. I'll erase it and I will write here itself, isn't it? Yes, no. Let us move on to the asset side. Second one, Roman 2, assets. Assets. Under that, first one, non-current assets. First one, non-current assets. Non-current assets. Under that, fixed assets. Fixed assets 15 lakh, then that's all. Moving on to the second one, current assets. Current assets. Current assets. Isn't it? Under that, trade receivables. Trade receivables. Not required, straight away write yes. First item, trade receivables. Because these are different items you can show. So I didn't take all the items under current assets. Current assets we can take current trade receivables, short-term investment, everything can be added together. But if we add, we cannot show it under different heads. So I am showing it individually here. Note number 3, 5 lakh. Note number 3, 5 lakh. Then point B, current investments. Current investments. Current investments, how much? Note number 4, it is 2 lakh. 2 lakh. Is it over? No, last one item is remaining. Cash and cash equivalents. Cash and cash equivalents. Cash equivalents. Straight away, 3 lakh in outer column. Yes, it is 3 lakh. It is done. Total, write the total. 25 lakh. 25 lakh. Your total liabilities agrees with the total assets. Am I correct? So your balance sheet agrees. So it is not T form. That is a T form balance sheet. This is a vertical balance sheet. As we are writing first liabilities and capital, then equity and liabilities, then assets will write, and we'll take the total here. We will write there itself. So this is a new format given under Companies Act. So you are not supposed to prepare balance sheet under T form. Clear? So this is how you have to solve a problem. I will take up the other problem in the next class. It's problem number 8. Problems on preparation of balance sheet. But this problem is categorized under statement of profit and loss, which is not correct. So make sure of this. They asked you to prepare balance sheet, means that problem should be under the second category. Clear? I think I need 3 to 4 more classes to cover this chapter. Then we will take up, that's a interpretation part, analysis and interpretation of financial statements, that I will take up. There comparative and common size balance sheets will be there, comparative and common size statement of profit and loss will be there. Then one more chapter is there, ratio analysis, very simple. You should remember the formula only, that's all. Then a small chapter, cash flow statement. This is our program of accounts. I don't know how far we will be able to cover this, whether classes will revive or not. COVID knows, no one knows. Other than the COVID, no one knows, isn't it? Whatever it is, let us write the assignment. Write the assignment. Solve the same problem. Solve the same problem and submit it on time. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.